Welcome back, LTD fam. ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se llamas? Me llamas Brisket. And little does he know, we're actually going to have a little bit of brisket right now from our friends over at Chipotle. All right, guys, 75 hard, 1 week, or week one update, I guess. I don't know how the heck we want to say that, but we're going to do a week one update. Let's take these off. We've been having some crazy ass weather here in Rhode Island. I'm telling you, one day it's freezing. The other day it's hot as bolitas. As what? As bolitas. And then the other day it'll be cold during the morning and then hot as bolitas at night. So you're basically trying to just figure out what the heck is going on. So we just found out, talking to some of my more fit friends, they were basically guiding me through this a little bit, and I told them kind of what's going on with my body. And you know, I'm a little lethargic sometimes, a little tired, but like I have clearer, and they're like, oh, you're down on protein, that's why. Especially if you're doing intermittent fasting, you're not eating as much, but your body is getting everything it needs, but it needs a little bit more to. They're like, you live a very active lifestyle, especially now that you have to do basically an hour and a half worth of physical activity, either it being going for long walks, hikes, or weight training. Your body needs more. So I said, all right. So, dang, man, they really say, you want some of that? This is how much what the heck am I supposed to do with that? Anyways. All right. You guys don't even want to know how much I paid for this. And I forgot to get napkins, but they have the brisket. We're getting the brisket salad bowl, and I got it with all the goodies, baby, all the goodies. My goodies, not my goodies. I say it. It's even getting hot right now, even with the windows open. Well, that was weird. We basically ran out of space on our phone. All right, so. Here we go. This is my salad. Brisket salad bowl. Chipotle. $15. Yo, some people must be rich because they were out there. You can't really see the brisket, but it's in there. Trust me. I kind of want to get brisket in this shot. Brisket doesn't want to be in the shot. Let's see if we can get brisket. Yeah, he's just laying down. I guess we're on our own. Yeah, some people were ordering guac and queso and all this other stuff, and I'm like, do you guys? All right, we're gonna mix this all together. I feel like some of it, I want to try this brisket by itself. It looks a little burnt, looks a little old, looks like a little bit. It looks a little crispy from the lunch rush, in which we were not a part of. I'm not tasting any of this citrusy. You know what? We're just going to be thankful. We're going to be thankful that we're eating. It's a little spicy too, baby. I can't even give you some of this, I know. I will tell you, though, that week one... Oh, by the way, we're going to talk about how much we're down and everything else in a second, but I want to talk a little bit about what the hardest parts have been so far. So what I'm finding to be really hard is this thing. Hold on. Look at this. I'm so far behind on my water too. It's unbelievable. Last night, 11:35 p.m. I took my last swig. And also, with all of us having such busy lives, how do you prioritize? How do you sneak in 2 workouts in like a half hour or so, reading 10 pages or something? It ain't easy. And we're only on day Today's officially day 8. So yesterday was the first week done. And I still got to do 10x of this. The carb cravings have kind of subsided. They go in and out here though. I'm across the street from a Trader Joe's right now, and Trader Joe's does have this cauliflower crust. It's okay. But they do have these egg thingies. Where they make the egg things out of wraps made out of eggs. There's a whole world out there for low carb keto people. Okay. Let's get into it. Going to be 100% open, honest, authentic, transparent here. And I told myself, if you do mess up, Loop, you have to start over. No cheating. I forgot to put some of this on there. I'm also finding that foods are a little saltier, and some things are sweeter, which is like a really bizarre thing to experience. But okay, so no slip ups, no reactivation. And I told myself, if I do slip up, it's okay, Loop. It's okay to then start back up at day 1. But I don't want to start at day 1, so that's why it takes I'm sitting there sometimes till like 11 p.m. doing dumbbell things, being like, oh my God, we got to get this 45-minute one in. Or drinking water till 11:30 because life has just been crazy. So many meetings. I'm having so many back-to-back meetings. We're gonna have a whiny baby here. We're on our way to the park. Give me 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutos, and then we go to the park. So I weighed myself, and I am excited to see the number go down. And it was kind of surreal to see how much, and I'll have to see how much of that is water weight, but it's also like, how much water weight can it be if I'm literally drinking a freaking gallon every single day? Every single day. The amount of times I have to pee, I feel like an 80-year-old. You know those when you just get older, you can only hold like an ounce of pee. I find myself having to go pee like every hour. But what I will say is that my mind is clearer. Even my skin is clearing up a little bit. My mind is clearer. I wake up clear. I get a good night's sleep. I am finding that I can process information smoother. There's no real up or down when it comes to things. The only time where I'm feeling a little sluggish during the day is when I don't get enough protein. So that's why we came to Chipotle, because it was going to be another hour or so, or hour and a half before I get home, and I was like, yo, I need to get some protein in me. Oh, how much did Lupe lose this week? Excited to say that I weighed myself this morning, and we are officially down 10 whole pounds, 10 pounds, which is wild. I had to weigh myself like 3 times just to make sure, like, my scale wasn't like messing up, like playing tricks on me. So first week down 10 pounds. Now, I don't know if that's going to continue on. I don't know if it's going to continue on. But I thought maybe on average, maybe we might lose like 5 pounds a week. Because we have a lot of baby fat. I've been carrying a lot of baby fat since birth. Dang. I haven't had a lot of spicy stuff lately either. That is spicier than usual. So we'll see. I went into this not really having a goal with how much pounds I want to lose, because I don't want to be tied to that. I want it to be tied more to the reset of it all. One of my favorite times of day is sitting down and being able to read for 10 minutes, or for the 10 pages. And I usually allow myself like 30 minutes or so. And depending on the pages that I'm reading, some of them could be like 20 minutes. So I give myself like 10 minutes to like react to what I just read. It's so good. The problem is, you make this at home, it's not going to taste the same. Then again, I haven't really tried. So that's really it, fam. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Give you an update on how we're doing, if we're still on track. And then also, what the? Is it brisket here? And like lint? I wanted to give you those type of updates. I also want to let you know, because I know there's going to be some people asking, hey, did you lose any weight? Yes, I did, 10 pounds. Now, again, I don't know if that's going to be the same throughout going on. But I did notice one thing today, which was so awesome, is we had a meeting where we had to walk around a property, and it was so much easier to walk up and down these little hills. And it was so much easier to just get through it, because I know that, post a week ago, I would have been like, oh yeah, let's stop here and see what we can do on this corner, and I just walked the whole thing without even thinking about it. So there's like these cool little extras, and I'm even finding out that the dumbbells that I'm using are starting to get easier as I'm building. One of the things I really like working on is my shoulders, because it's easier to carry around equipment with shoulder strength. And I'm finding out that that's easier. So what I'm going to do, so that I can increasingly improve, and we all know that muscle weighs more than fat. So that's why I didn't really want to tie myself to just weight loss. But one of the things that I find interesting that I want to do for myself is that as the weights get easier, I want to increase the reps, and then eventually add weight but decrease the reps, and then slowly increase the reps again, and then go to a higher weight but then decrease so it's constantly like this it's like this. So who knows, in 75 days your boy might be just doing like 100 pound dumbbells like this, like Popeye. No, that's never gonna happen. But want to give you guys that little tidbit, little piece of comida there. Sorry about that. Yeah, so just want to do a check-in, guys. 10 pounds down, 1 week through 75 hard, 2 workouts a day. One has to be outdoors. They both have to be 45 minutes plus. 10 pages a day, no alcohol, stick to a food regimen, whatever it is. For us, it's intermittent fasting along with a semi-low carb keto diet. So we're cutting out a lot of carbs, still having some carbs here or there, but really trying to slice them down. What was the 2 workouts? Oh, and this thing. It does get easier to drink. I find myself, it's easier to drink when I'm eating also, which I found weird. But here we are. I'm glad I bought this thing, because if I had just started drinking bottles of water, I knew I would have like messed up here or there, and I wouldn't have been able to follow the program. So it gets tough when it gets to late night and you're this much and you're just like, I don't want it, but you got to do it. All right, guys, we love you. Till next time, be well, eat well. We'll see you guys next week, and take care of each other. Ciao.